Hey, it's Carl. In this video, I want to talk about dealing with rejection as an artist. Now, to be transparent, you will get your fair share of feeling rejection, particularly if you're out there putting your work out there. It's inevitable that you're going to have some experience with it. So here are a few key points to help you overcome it and deal with it as effectively as you possibly can. Now, there are 7 that I'll go through. I think they're pretty much the most important ones. So with number 1 is don't ignore it. In fact, put it to good use. You can actually become really productive with rejection. So if you think about all that energy, you're obviously pissed off, you're annoyed, you're frustrated. Use all that energy and actually put it to good use. Actually start incorporating that into your work, and that's a good way to sort of release that energy. For some people, they might just decide that they want to write it down and vent it that way, but either way, use that energy because you can actually really use that inside of your work. Number 2, keep climbing those walls, because what that means is that you're clearly building productive muscle, and you're setting yourself some pretty high standards. So in regards to keep climbing those walls, you're building muscles, and from that you're gonna improve. That's the ultimate result, is that you are improving from it. Number 3 is to get around other artists, because it's really important to realize that you're not the only one that's experiencing this. And if you can get amongst other artists, they can help you through the process as well. You can hand you down a lot of really good advice on how to deal with this. I mean, essentially these are a lot of the principles that you can use, but sometimes it's great when you can actually talk one-on-one, or if you're in a public forum, you can do it that way as well. Number 4, never forget it's short term. So it's short term. It's not going to be forever. And the quicker that you can move onward and over it, the quicker you're going to be into your next piece of work and into your next project, and moving along the course of, keeping that momentum as an artist. So it's only ever going to be short term. It's only just sort of a little bit of a hurdle, and if you can deal with it, if you can use the principles that I'm going through here to deal with it, then it won't sort of be stagnant for you. Number 5, you should really give yourself credit if you are experiencing rejection, because what that means is that you've set your benchmark quite high. So give yourself credit, if anything. If you are experiencing rejection, like for example, if you've approached a gallery, and maybe you're not quite at that stage yet, but you feel that you're ready to go ahead and approach them or get involved with art shows. There might be juried events that you may be trying to get involved in, and you've got a knockback. It could be something to do with your work or whatever. But the main point is that give yourself credit, because you're actually out there doing it, and you're getting your work out there, and you've set the benchmark rather high. Number 6, there's one the opinions can never be validated without your permission. So essentially, it can't really affect you if you're not going to let it. So opinions can never be validated without your permission. So it's really your choice how long you actually want to contain the energy of rejection, or you can just quickly dispose of it, or like I said at the top, put it to good use. And number 1 is just to number 7, simply keep working, keep consistent. Don't let it throw you. Don't let it break your momentum, and don't let it upset your productivity, because that's what's really important, is that you're producing work, you're getting work out there, you're meeting new people. You're gonna be faced with a few hurdles along the way. That's inevitable. It's just the nature of any business that you might be involved in. But if you can apply these principles here, there's a few others as well, of course, you can probably find out there on the internet. But the ones that I sort of stick to in regards to not allowing other people's opinions to validate what you do or your work, don't ignore it. Make good use out of it. Be productive in regards to rejection, and also on the same token with criticism as well. So I hope that helps you out. Like I said, don't get bogged down in it. Get amongst other artists if you do need that sort of one-on-one, if you need that support, and just keep at it. Just know that there are other artists out there that have experienced the same sort of thing that you've gone through, and here are some of the answers to address that. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up down below. That's it for this video, and I'll speak to you again soon. Thanks a lot.